Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum dear ones. Hope so you all are well by the grace of Allah Almighty. Students, in previous lecture we have completed question number 3 and 4 of exercise 4a. And now in today's lecture we will understand the concept about HCF by division method, and also we will solve question number 5 and 6 of exercise 4a. Before starting, let's see some tricks. Here is trick number 1, that is its prime time. Let student perform it step by step. Think of any whole number. Let's think any whole number. I have think the whole number 1. Now multiply the number by itself. Multiply the number by itself. So 1 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1. Answer is 1. To the product, add the number you started with. So we will add the number that we have started. So 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Now add 17. Let's add 17 to digit 2 and it would become 19. Now what is the number? Check on page number 41 in the sieve of Eratosthenes if your answer is a prime number. So let's see, move towards the page number 41. Students, at page number 41 we can see the number 19 is here, and either it is a prime number. Yes, of course it's a prime number. Students, if we follow this method to any whole number, then the result would be a prime number. So try this with a few other starting numbers. What do you find? Now students, move towards the HCF by long division method. Students, highest common factor of two or more numbers can also be determined by the long division method. Before starting with the division method, consider a few simple properties of divisibility. And the property number 1 is, if a number is divisible by another number, then the former number is divisible by all the factors of the latter. So let's understand this property by an example, that is 12 is divisible by 6. So 12 must also be divisible by all the factors of 6, as we know that the factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3 and 6. Here 12 is former and 6 is latter, and the factors of 6 are these. So if 12 is divisible by 6, it means that 12 is also divisible by the factors of 6, that are 1, 2, 3 and 6. And this is true. Let's see here. If we divide 12 to 1, the answer is equal to 12, and 12 can also be divisible by 2, and the answer is 6. 12 can also be divisible by 3 and the answer is 4, and 12 can also be divisible by 6 and the answer is equal to 2. स्टूडेंट्स, इस प्रॉपर्टी में अगर फर्स्ट नंबर सेकंड नंबर से डिविजिबल है, देन फर्स्ट नंबर सेकंड नंबर के तमाम फैक्टर से भी डिविजिबल है. Now move towards the property number 2. If a number is divisible by 2 or more coprime numbers, as we know that the coprime numbers are the numbers whose HCF is equal to 1, then that number is divisible by their product. Students, it's mean अगर एक number दो या दो से ज़्यादा coprimes से divisible है, then that number would also be divisible by their products. Let's see an example. 24 is divisible by 3 and 4. We know that 3 and 4 are coprimes. So 24 is also divisible by the product of 3 and 4, which is equal to 12. As we know that the product of 3 and 4 is equal to 12. So 24 is also divisible by their product, that is 12, and the answer is equal to 2. So this is true. स्टूडेंट्स, इट मीन्स अगर एक नंबर दो या दो से ज़्यादा नंबर्स का फैक्टर है, देन वही नंबर उनके सम्स का भी फैक्टर होगा. लेट्स हेयर एन एग्जांपल. कंसीडर टू नंबर्स 12 एंड 18. 6 इज़ अ फैक्टर ऑफ बोथ 12 एंड 18. सो 6 मस्ट ऑल्सो बी अ फैक्टर ऑफ 12 प्लस 18. स्टूडेंट्स, यहाँ पे 6 जो है वो इन दोनों नंबर्स का फैक्टर है. इट मीन्स अगर हम इन दोनों नंबर्स को सम करते हैं, देन आंसर इज इक्वल टू 30, विच शोज डैट 6 is also a factor of 30. This is true, as 30 divided by 6 is equal to 5. It is the proof that 30 is divisible by 6. Now move towards the property number 4, that is, if a number is a factor of two given numbers, then it is also a factor of their difference. In above property, we studied that the number will also be a factor of their sums, but here the number will also be a factor of their difference. Consider two numbers 32 and 48. As we can see that 8 is a factor of both 32 and 48. So 8 is also a factor of their difference. Hence the difference of 48 and 32 is equal to 16. And we can see Here this is true that 16 divided by 8 is equal to 2. स्टूडेंट्स यहाँ 8, 48 और 32 दोनों का फैक्टर है। अगर इन दोनों का डिफरेंस फाइंड किया जाए तो रिजल्ट 16 आता है और 16 इज ऑल्सो डिविजिबल बाय 8। स्टूडेंट्स दीज आर द 4 प्रॉपर्टीज एंड दीज प्रॉपर्टीज आर यूज्ड फॉर द डिविजिबिलिटी टू फाइंड HCF of 2 or more numbers by long division method. This method is useful when it is difficult to determine the prime factors of the given number. Now let's move towards an important point, that is, you can see here, out of two given numbers, if one is divisible by other, then the smaller number is the HCF of the given number. For example, HCF of 8 and 16 is 8 and HCF of 10 and 30 is 10. Students, it means if one number is divisible by the other number, then the smaller number would be the HCF. Let's see some examples above and let's find by using this point HCF. Here you can see that without actually calculating, can you say what is the HCF for each of the following set of numbers? Yes, we can say. Part number 1 is 2, 4 and 6. Students, we have just studied that the lowest number will be the HCF. So here the lowest number is 2. So it means the number 2 is HCF. Now in this part, which one is HCF of these numbers? Highest common factor is just 4. And in part 3 the highest common factor is 5, and in part 4 the highest common factor is 4 as it is lowest number, and 5 in part 5 the highest common factor is 15. This is an easy method to find HCF. Students, let's see a method how HCF can be found by division method. In the division method, the greater number is divided by the smaller one. The remainder is then treated as the divisor and the first divisor as dividend. The operation is continued until the remainder is 0. The last divisor is the HCF of the given number. Let's understand these all steps by example. You can see here the division method for finding the HCF of 1095 and 3942 is shown here. So first of all, we have to see which one is greater and which one is smaller. So this value is greater and this value is smaller. Now we will divide both of these values until we get a remainder 0. First, the larger value will be treated as dividend and smaller value will be treated as divisor, and then the answer of the solution will be treated as divisor and the divisor will be treated as dividend. Now the solution will be treated as divisor and the divisor will be treated as dividend, and so on. Here 1095 is divisor and 3942 is dividend. By multiplying 1095 to 3, the answer is 3285. Now subtracting this value, the answer is 657. Now we will take 1095 here and it will treat it as dividend and 657 will be divisor. Now by solving it, 657 ones are 657. By subtracting this value, the answer is 438. Now 657 will be treated as dividend and 438 as a divisor. By solving it, 438 ones are 438. This value is smaller than this value. And if we multiply 438 to 2, the value would become larger than this. So by subtracting, the answer is 219. Now take 438 as a dividend and 219 will be treated as a divisor. By solving, 219 multiplied by 2 is equal to 438 and the remainder is 0. Students, we will continue this method of division till we get the remainder is equal to 0. Here 219 is the highest common factor. The HCF of 1095 and 3942 is 219. Students, to practice of example number 4, 5 and 6 by yourself. Now move towards the exercise 4a and let's solve question number 5, part number 3 and 4. Now question number 5 is find the HCF of the following by the division method. Student, part number 1 and 2 is in your homework. Let's move towards the part number 3. Part number 1 and 2 is not quite difficult. Students, part number 3 is 399, 665 and 1463. So let's solve it by division method. Here is the solution. First we will solve these two numbers and the greater number is 665 and the smaller number is 399. Here you can see that 399 is a divisor and 655 is dividend. Now solve it. If we multiply 399 to 1, the answer is equal to 399. And if we multiply 399 to 2, the answer would be greater value than 655. By subtracting this value, so let's subtract it. By carrying 1 is here, it would become 15. And by subtracting 9 from 15, the answer is equal to 6. Now here it would become 4. And then carry 1 is here, now it would become 14. And then subtract 9 from 14, the answer is 6. Here would become 5. Now subtract 3 from 5 is equal to 2. So the solution by subtracting is 266. You can see here. Now take 399 as a dividend and 266 as a divisor. Then 266 ones are 266, as if we multiply 266 to 2, the answer would be greater number than 399. Now solve it. By subtracting 6 from 9, the answer is 3, and also by subtracting 6 from 9, the answer is 3. Now subtract 2 from 3, the answer is equal to 1. We can see the answer is 133. Now 266 take as a dividend and 133 is a divisor. So by solving it, if we multiply 133 to 2, the answer will be 266 and it is completely divisible. So we can see here the HCF is 133. Let's check either this number is also divisible by 133. Here we can see that 1463 is a dividend and 133 is a divisor. By solving, we can't take these two values because 14 is smaller than 133. We will take the three values. So 133 ones are 133, and by solving, if we subtract 3 from 6, the answer will be 3, and now subtract 3 from 4, the answer is 1, and 3 would be as it is here. We can see that the answer of subtraction is 133. Now 133 multiplied by 1 is equal to 133. This shows that 1463 is totally divisible by 133. So HCF of 399, 665 and 1463 is equal to 133, as these three numbers can be divisible by 133. Now move towards the part number 4, that is 427, 1159, 1281 and 3416. First we will divide these two values and we can see here this value is greater than this. So 1159 is a dividend and 427 is a divisor. So let's divide it. When we multiply 427 to 2, the answer is equal to 854. If we multiply it to 3, it will be greater number than this. So by solving it, you can see here by subtracting 4 from 9, the answer is 5. By subtracting 5 and 5, the answer is 0. And now by subtracting 8 from 11, the answer is equal to 3. So 305 is the answer of subtraction. Now 427 will act as a dividend and 305 as a divisor. Solve it. 305 multiplied by 1 is equal to 305. If we multiply 2, then the answer will be greater than this value. So by subtracting, if we subtract 5 from 7, the answer is 2, and by subtracting 0 from 2, the answer will be 2, and by subtracting 3 from 4, the answer is equal to 1. Now the answer of this subtraction is 122. Take this value 305 as a dividend and this value as a divisor and multiply this value to 2, the answer will be 244. If we multiply 122 to 3, the answer would be greater value than 305. Now subtract 4 from 5, the answer is 1, and 4 can't be subtract from 0. That's why let's take 1 carry here. It would become 10. Subtract 4 from 10, the answer is 6. Here would become 2. Now subtract 2 from 2, the answer is 0. Now take 122 as a dividend and 61 as a divisor. If I multiply 61 to 2, the answer is 122 and leaves no remainder. We should that 61 is HCF. Now let's see either 1281 and 3416 is divisible by 61 or not. 1281 is dividend and 61 is divisor. Now multiply 61 to 2, the answer is 122. By solving it, Answer is 61. Now 61 ones are 61. It is completely divisible. We show that this number is divisible by 61. Now move towards the fourth number, that is 3416. It acts as a dividend and 61 is a divisor. By solving 61 multiplied by 5 is equal to 305. If we multiply 61 to 6, it would be 366, which is greater than 341. So solve this part. 6 would be as it is here, and taking 1 carry, it would become 11. Subtract 5 from 11, the answer is 6. Now here remaining number is 3. Now subtract 0 from 3, the answer is 3. And also 3 minus 3 is equal to 0. Students, you can see 366 is the answer of subtraction. Now 61 multiplied by 6 is equal to 366. It is completely divisible by 61. We show that 3416 and 1281, both of these numbers can be divisible by 61. Hence, the answer is HCF of 427, 1159, 1281 and 3416 is equal to 61. These four numbers can be divisible by 61. Now students, question number 6 is find the greatest number which divides 2300 and 3500, leaving 32 and 56 respectively as remainders. It means that students, we have to find that number which when divide 2300 leaves remainder 32 and which when divide 3500 leaves remainder 56. So let's find that number. Here is the solution, that is when 2300 is divided by a required number that we have to find, 32 is left as a remainder. So by subtracting the remainder from the dividend, 2300 minus 32 is equal to 2268. Now when 3500 is divided by a required number, 56 is left as a remainder. So by subtracting 56 from 3500, the answer is 3444. Here 3500 is also dividend. Now students, you can see that we have two numbers. Number 1 is here and number 2 is here. So the required number is 2268 and 3444. Now solve this. Here 3444 is larger than 2268. So this value is dividend and this one is divisor. So let's solve it. By solving 2268 multiplied by 1 is equal to 2268. If we multiply this value to 2, then the answer will be greater than this value. Now subtract this value, take 1 carry here, this would become 14, as 8 cannot be subtracted from the digit 4. So 14 minus 8 is equal to 6. Now here would become 3. Take 1 carry and it would become 13. Now subtract 6 from 13, the answer is 7. Here will be 3. Now by subtracting 2 from 3, the answer is 1, and again subtract 2 from 3, the answer is equal to 1. So the remainder is here 1176. Now students, take 2268 as a dividend and then 1176 will be act as a divisor. So now 1176 multiplied by 1 is equal to 1176. Subtract this value, we get, after subtracting 6 from 8, the answer is 2, and now subtract 7 from 6. We know that 7 cannot be subtracted from 6, so let's take 1 carry. It would become 16. Now subtract 7 from 16, the answer is 9, and here would become 1. Now subtract 1 from 1 is equal to 0, and again subtract 1 from 2 is equal to 1. Now this value will act as a dividend and this value will act as a divisor. So again solve it. If we multiply it to 1, the answer is 1092, and if we multiply this value to 2, the answer will be greater than 1176. So now subtract this value, subtract 2 from 6, the answer is 4, and we know that the number 9 can't be subtracted from 7. So let's take 1 carry. Now 17 is here. Subtract 9 from 17, the answer is 8, and here would be 0. Now subtract 0 from 0, the answer is 0, and again 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Now students, you can see that 84 now act as a divisor and 1092 will be act as a dividend. Now 84 ones are 84. As we know that if we take these two numbers, then 10 is smaller than 84. That's why I have taken three numbers. Now 84 ones are 84 and 2 will be as it is. By subtract 4 from 9, the answer is 5, and now by subtracting 8 from 10, the answer is equal to 2. So the remainder 252. Students, this can also be divisible by 84. That's why we will multiply 84 to 3. The answer will be 252. And we can see that this is completely divisible and leaves no remainder. Now you can see that the last divisor is 84, which means that HCF is 84. Hence the answer is the greatest number which divide 2300 and 3500 is 84, leaving 32 and 56 as a remainder respectively. Okay students, do homework of question number 5, part number 1 and 2, and also do practice of question number 5 and 6. Okay, stay home, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.